Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Madden 5. A sober video for, well, I wouldn't say once, I've done a few. But anyway, I apologize for my lack of presence lately here. My work schedule's been fucked up. Basically, it's like I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, go to work, come home, go to sleep for a while, spend some time with the wife, and then go to bed. So I haven't really been doing a whole fuck of a lot here on YouTube. So I want to make this video because people who have been subscribed to me for a while, who have checked out my back catalog, they've seen that I bitch about MRAs. Now, the thing is, lately it seems like you can't just bitch about, the guys who believe this shit because, well, I'm not an MRA. Like the fucking men go their own way. Some of these assholes say, I'm not an MRA. Okay, then what are you? MGTOW or whatever? And it's like, okay, you believe the same shit they do. You have the same fucking mantra, but you're not an MRA. Whatever. I mean, basically what they are, and I've said this in the past, they don't like women. They don't like women having a voice. And, they try to act like that's not the fucking case when it's plain as fucking day that it is. They say it's feminism. Because I always get into with these fucking idiots like, oh, feminism does this. Like, okay, feminism is just the belief that men and women should be treated as equals. Now, myself and other people, more myself in the past, I should say, we try to get around this shit. Like, I'm not a feminist, I believe in equal rights across the board. Okay, well, then that means you're a fucking feminist by definition. Now, when you say that to some of these fuckers, because I've had this happen to me, actually a couple of fucking times, they'll say something like, where'd you get that definition from, a book? I didn't even answer. It's like, you have search engines. This isn't like back in the day where it's like, well, fuck, pretty much all these search engines suck. I need to, go through all these, Yahooligans, Yahoo, Alta Vista, AOL, all this shit. No, it's like, just go to Google or Bing, whatever the fuck you like, and just type that shit in. And that said, there's another thing, because whenever you say, like, well, that's the definition of feminism. Well, I go off of, actions rather than definitions. Okay, well, then what about those fucking MRAs that called up a college campus reporting a bunch of false rape allegations? And then when you say that, because some of them have never heard this, the ones that have, and then the ones who later find out, they just try to sweep it under the rug, like, oh, shut up, look over there. That's pretty much how it is, so whatever. But anyway, one thing it seems like the MRA anti-feminism shit has been picking up steam, not only for people that are anti-feminism, but for people who are pro-feminism, and they're bitching about, MRA dickheads, the anti-feminist fucks. Now, two of these assholes, they want to make a fucking film. And these users are Jordan Owen 42 and a guy, I've never heard of him before this, Davis Arini. Now, they're both a couple of fucking Randroid assholes, and, people have, destroyed their fucking points on numerous things. And I don't know what it is about Jordan Owen 42. I was subscribed to him for, like, about a month, because someone else who, I forget who it was, someone had him in their recommended channels. So I'm like, okay, I'll check this guy out. But it's like every fucking video he makes is like an hour or more. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. I don't have time to sit here for hours on end just watching this one guy. And lately, it seems like he looks like a mixture, and he kind of acts like a mixture between Peter Steele from Typo Negative and Penn Jillette. He does like a lot of this shit, which Penn does. But anyway, these two fucking assholes made this video. They want to make a feature-length movie called The Sarkeesian Effect. Now, Anita Sarkeesian, if you guys don't know who that is, she has the channel Feminist Frequency. Now, from time to time, I agree with Anita. She'll bring up some points here and there. It's like, okay, yeah, I agree. Sometimes, she goes a little too fucking far with the feminist shit, like bitching about Legos. Like, they each have gender-neutral Legos. Okay, they do. They have Lego City. They have Star Wars. That's kind of gender-neutral. I mean, girls like that shit, too. And then they also have, just plain-colored bricks. But anyhow, there's also that expose video where in one fucking speech she's saying, I'm not a gamer. Then another one, she says she is a gamer. But anyway, these two dickheads, they want to make this anti-Anita Sarkeesian video. Which, it kind of fucks me up. It's like, okay, yeah, but then they keep talking about other shit as if that has to do with her. Because she's an individual fucking person. If an atheist does something, that doesn't mean that you paint every fucking atheist with the same brush. And that's one thing. It's like, okay, yeah, you may disagree with her. I mean, you can still use that definition. I mean, if you don't like her, you can still call yourself a fucking feminist. Just like if you don't like Richard Dawkins, I don't. He's an atheist. I'm still an atheist, but I'm not going to have to change my fucking label just because I disagree with one or a bunch of fucking people in this movement. So anyhow, Yeah, they're bitching about her, and they're talking about what they want to do. Like, the delusions of grandeur in this video are fucking astounding. They pretty much, I guess they're hoping that this is going to be some huge fucking hit that so many people are going to see, even though the fact of the matter is this. Go up to random people on the street, like, have you heard of Anita Sarkeesian? And I guarantee you, the majority of them are going to say, no. Or like, I don't know who the fuck that is. So why would you see something called the Sarkeesian Effect if you don't even know who the fuck it's about? But they apparently think it's going to happen, and they need like $15,000 a month to make this shit happen. And why? Well, because they're going to interview people whose lives were ruined by political correctness. Which, there's so many fucking points that it's like, their lives were ruined by this. So basically what I'm gathering from this is that they said something fucked up and they got fired for it. Which, I'm sorry, if you say some fucked up shit at work and you get fired, that's your fucking fault. That's not political correctness. That's not the employer's fault. That's your fucking fault. Speaking of which, one of the little taglines, because they even have a fucking poster for the Sarkeesian Effect, they have this little tagline that says, there's two sides to every story. So my question with this shit, like people whose lives were ruined by political correctness, are you going to be talking to the people who supposedly ruined their fucking lives? Or are you just going to listen to them? There's only one side to that fucking story. So, you know, it fucks me up that they're going to fucking do this. It's like, really? Why don't you just make a fucking YouTube video? Instead of, like, asking people for all this fucking money, which I guarantee you they're going to pocket most of that fucking shit. And honestly, you could just do the shit on your YouTube videos and not have to pay people. Just get people on Skype and record that. Like, well, look what this fucking guy said. Oh no, they want to go a fucking step further and do all that. But it blows my fucking mind that there are actually people that will support this. I mean, just go to this fucking video. I'll leave a link in the description. Just look at the comments section. You see any fucking dissent on there? And guess what? There's like fucking 50 or more replies to that shit. Like, oh, fuck you. You know, you're an idiot and you're fucking political correctness and blah, 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 feminist. Of course. Because if you disagree, then that means that you're the asshole. Well, if you disagree with them, you know, if they disagree with you, oh yeah, it's because they're fucking right. So anyhow, I am so fucking annoyed with these pricks. It's like, why do you want to spend this fucking time and effort doing this? Doing this. It's like, okay. Coughlin said something like, if I knew the Anita Sarkeesian bashing would get people, you know, this much fucking money, I would have been doing it a long time ago. It's like, whatever. But then again, you know, there are a couple fucking randroid, libertarian, anti-feminist assholes. But whatever. You know, so, anyway. Spat5, and I'll see you guys next time.